Welcome to today's Ukraine war update for July 30th, 2026. Overnight, Russia launched one of its deadliest barrages in weeks, around 70 missiles and nearly 300 drones, reaching from the east of Ukraine all the way to the west. At least 8 people were killed and more than 50 wounded. The worst of it fell on the village of Radushne, near Kryvyi Rih, where a single Iskander missile struck one home and killed an entire family of 6, among them 3 children. 2 more children were pulled alive from the rubble. In Lviv, 2 residential high-rises were set ablaze and 34 people hurt, the first mass strike on Ukraine's western region since March. And then the war crossed a line. A Russian Kh-101 cruise missile overshot Ukraine entirely and crashed in a field in eastern Poland, near Lublin, on NATO soil. Warsaw confirmed it. Poland's prime minister said his forces had been ready to shoot it down. But even on a night like this, Ukraine kept up its own campaign, and it has found a new target. Overnight, its drone struck the port of Taman on Russia's Black Sea coast, setting fire to the Taman gas terminal. This is no small facility. It is the largest privately owned oil transshipment hub in southern Russia, handling close to 20 million tons a year, a key artery for getting Russian oil out to the world. Ukraine's general staff confirmed the strike, and satellites picked up a fire covering more than 1,000 square meters. It is the same logic as the refineries burning inland. If Russia funds this war with oil, then the oil is the target. And in Washington, the other squeeze kept tightening. Having cleared its first big Senate vote this week, the sweeping new sanctions bill, the Lindsey Graham Act, moved another step forward. In the final shape senators agreed, the president could hit countries that keep buying Russian oil with tariffs of up to 100%, aimed at as many as 5 key buyers, with new measures on Iran folded in Trump's request. But there is a catch of timing. The House of Representatives is now in recess until the end of August, so the bill cannot reach the president's desk for a month. The pressure is building, just slowly. At home, the political wound has not healed, and this week it reopened. Mikhail Fedorov, the popular minister Zelensky dismissed 2 weeks ago, went public with why he believes he was really pushed out. Not policy or personality, he suggested, but his attempt to overhaul defense procurement, the tenders and contracts through which billions flow. Whatever the truth of it, Ukraine still has no confirmed defense minister. Roughly 70% of the public think the sacking was wrong, and Parliament will not sit again until the middle of August. Russia's losses ground on regardless. 1,360 more soldiers in a day, its total now above 1,444,000, with a drone tally past 434,000. On the front line, the picture was familiar. Nearly 190 clashes along the line, with Pokrovsk once again the hardest-pressed sector. No settlement changed hands. For all the fire in the sky last night, over Ukraine, over the Black Sea, even over Poland, the ground war stayed almost exactly where it was. That wraps up today's update. If you found this useful, press the like button and subscribe in order to support this channel. Stay informed, stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow.